Tonight we report on a shooting that left one injured in Quincy, and thousands of items are donated during Wilson Creek's food drive. What's happening in sports, Sean?
Thanks, Alan. The running Vikes take first in the Big Bend crossover, and the Lady Vikings take fourth in Green River. Here's a glance at our Weather Center forecast.
Good to be with you, everybody. Pretty quiet weather for the moment, but there is heavy rain and snow in the forecast. I'll bring you all the details in a few moments.
I'm Alan Troop, and we have all this and much more on Ifiber One News.
From the Ifiber One HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is Ifiber One News, your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is Ifiber One News, and it starts now.
Quincy police are looking for a 19-year-old Quincy man in connection to a Friday night shooting. Police received reports of shots being fired in the 300 block of A Street Southeast and found a 19-year-old man was wounded. He was taken to Quincy Valley Medical Center in a private vehicle. Police Chief Bob Heimbach stated, quote, "Information at this time is that 3 male subjects were seen running from the area after the gunshots were heard. At this point, we do not have a motive for this shooting, but it is possibly gang-related." Police are looking for Adrian Diaz, who is believed to have important information regarding this incident. People with information regarding the shooting are asked to contact Officer Stormy Bachman or Detective Jorge Trujillo at 509-787-2222. Ephrata's Foursquare Church is holding its annual clothing drive to help the homeless, and while demand continues to increase, so does community support. Reporter Devin Higgins has this story.
The Ephrata Foursquare Church may look quiet on the outside, but inside it's a whole different story. Since 2010, the church's volunteer ministry program has assisted the homeless by collecting coats, hats, and other winter clothing for men, women, and children. Coordinator Dawn Prince said she's seen the demand increase in the recent years, but so is the support of the community.
Actually, it's a lot more this year than what we've had in the past 3 years. The community is getting much more involved. We had 2 churches that helped us out this year, and not just for the Christmas project, but through the whole entire year getting ready to get this far. So.
Prince added that while they have an abundance of adult clothing, they're still in need of coats for children of all ages to keep them warm for the next few months. Aside from the clothing drive, the church gives out free hygiene packs containing soap, shampoo, and toiletries. Prince said it's a necessity which the homeless often can't afford.
Well, the homeless in particular don't have the means to buy that kind of thing. Even if they get a little bit of assistance from the state, it's usually only for food stamps. So hygiene products are one of the things that they don't buy and that they can't buy. And so we put enough in the bags to last them for approximately a month. And so each bag costs about $15 to $20 to put together.
On Thursday, the church will open its doors to the community for a full Christmas dinner and are expecting in excess of 200 people. Prince said that while the holiday season is the highlight of the year, her group will continue to help wherever and however it can. In Ephrata, Devin Higgins for Ifiber One News.
Moses Lake residents may see the second increase in the ambulance utility fee within a year. The City Council is expected to vote on increasing the ambulance utility fee to $15 a month at its meeting tonight. The proposal follows a $2.80 increase in September, which raised the rate to $11.10. The council made the change with the aim to eliminate the money the city spent to subsidize the service. City officials reported even with the change, the city expects to spend roughly $500,000 from the city's general fund to support the ambulance service. Following a report on the ambulance service, Council Member Jason Avila suggested increasing the utility rate to $15 and cutting 2 positions from the service. A dispute about a tablet computer led to a Cascade Valley man receiving a significant head injury on Saturday evening. The first call to 911 reported a female babysitter was attacked by a man with a gun. According to the Grant County Sheriff's Office on Monday, the caller said the suspect did not shoot but struck the babysitter. The call appeared to be misleading. Deputies and Moses Lake police officers responded to a house on Lee Drive Northeast and found a 48-year-old man with a head wound. A deputy found the suspect, placed him at gunpoint, and then the suspect reportedly ran. Officers canvassed the area and arrested Olajide Fletcher, a 24-year-old Moses Lake man, for assault and burglary. The investigation led deputies to believe Fletcher went to the house and attacked the man because he thought the victim had stolen a tablet computer. And now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
Short break. We'll be back right after this.